Welcome to Miyconst Hardware. Today I'm testing Counter-Strike 2, and I have no clue why this toxic game full of swearing rushes is so popular. But due to the high demand, I made myself play a few rounds and benchmark my Xeon E5-2697 V3 system. I cannot say that I have enjoyed the game, but I somehow survived. The good news is that our good old E5-2697 V3 is still a force to reckon with. Counter-Strike seems to really like the massive 35 MB of cache of our beloved E5-2697 V3. So a quick recap of my test configuration: Xeon E5-2697 V3, Turbo Boost unlocked, hyperthreading disabled, resizable bar enabled, in Spectre I did not touch, so Spectre and Meltdown patches are in place. 32 GB of DDR4 2133 CL12 memory, AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT, Radeon Anti-Lag enabled, and I am testing with Windows 10. The 720p sector members may celebrate today because I have tested this resolution for you. So at 720p we have the following results. Average FPS stays at around 217. 1% low is about 107 FPS, and 0.1% low is around 15 FPS. Even though the 0.1% low numbers are kinda bad, I didn't really experience that during the gameplay. The game didn't really stutter and didn't lag, so that happened somewhere where I didn't really notice it. Switching to the more realistic 1080p, we get even better results, because at 720p the great bottleneck comes from the CPU, and that causes extra performance hiccups. So at 1080p average FPS is 240. 1% lows are 111 FPS and 0.1% lows are 69 FPS. Very respectable results according to me. At 1440p we start to see the first signs of GPU bottleneck, and that's why the results are slightly lower compared to 1080p. Average FPS number is 212, 1% low is 105, and 0.1% low is even 60 FPS. Overall, I believe this is an impressive result for such an old CPU like Xeon E5-2697 V3. A couple of days ago on Iceberg Tech, our YouTube channel, you could see Core i7-8700K benchmark, and there he overclocked the CPU to 5 GHz. And also he tested with AMD Radeon RX 6900 XT while I am using RX 6700 XT, and our results are very similar. Thus, once again we can see that the old Xeon is still competitive. The massive 35 MB of cache helps this CPU running at 3.5–3.6 GHz, much faster CPUs such as i7-8700K running at 5 GHz. And with this I have to say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, I hope you have enjoyed it, goodbye.